till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they hide. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive. But cut off all these ties. No part in the game, but even the currency and then the way of the vibes. Money change, doing the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. May gonna look to throw. Open man to Mario Douglas.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're running here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. Has completed to Douglas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The lefty right to the air to start. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 36 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
4th down.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating for the shotgun. It's May. Over man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to Hooper. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Flush to his right. Oh, a loose football. And the
the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Waddle's first catch. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Wallace. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. A shotgun snap to Tua. That one taken in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Dolphins. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Williams. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll go play action with May. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. Big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the carry, it's H.M. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Third and goal. Here's Tua. Now a screen set up for H.M. Now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. They snap it to Tua. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. It'll grind out a couple of yards, give them a little bit of space out to the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's May. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Made out on first and 10. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On play action, here's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England. To throw now, May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Patriots.
May gonna look to throw. Has completed to Douglas.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
First down throw for Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's up close to the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Again, it's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Formation for the Dolphins.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. Room to run, past the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That's taken in by Achane. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll toss it here to Achane. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
From the gun, here's Tua. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think in this field position, Mike, with 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Here with Gibson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll look the middle, and he's got his man complete. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. May to throw on second down. That one knocked away. That's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down. Throwing is May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Scrambling to his left. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
For the Dolphins.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. Douglas in motion. Give to Henderson, running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They'll go play action with May. He's got Hooper, the tight end. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pick up there of 19 yards. First down, New England. Douglas in motion. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And A big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Trick pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 47-yard line. It's a turnover on downs.
The bootleg. Here's Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
For a Miami Dolphins.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down. Back to throw is Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Moving to his left. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to be 4th down.
For the field goal, a 34-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
A run here. with H. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with H.N. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Yeah, one of those plays where you think you have to give a little ground to gain a little ground, except in this case, Mike, he's not able to ever really turn the corner on this toss, and he ends up being taken down for a pretty significant loss. So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes,